Welcome to Scanning TV on YouTube once again. Let's see some quick updates coming in from the camp of Black Stars team, Black Stars players, Ghana Black Princesses, and some few other interesting updates you need to know. In this one tonight, I have one piece of good news for you all concerning one Black Stars player, and we'll talk about him in this updates. Today, Ghana Black Princesses, they did the comeback. They did the unthinkable against Uganda. We also talk a little bit about that. Black Stars players, see, right now, the way they are scoring goals, providing assists, doing everything possible for their club size. Coach Carlos QUEIROZ, you have to do a lot of work concerning your 55-man provisional squad. And we'll talk a little bit about that in this week update together with some other few updates coming in from athletics. So if you have joined me, just know that the video is very packed but detailed as we do always. Please like the video as usual. After that, if you are new, consider subscribing. Put us on post notification to get more updates on this channel. Leave your thoughts and comments in the comment box and share the video for others to come here and enjoy on this channel. You know how I do it. Quickly, let me begin from athletics because see, Ghana today, our boys did amazingly well for us in the 4x100 meter race that happened in Botswana, Gaborone. We are having a tournament in there for the qualification of the 2027 World Athletics Championship that's going to happen in Beijing, China. And today, Ghana, our boys did us proud. They finished in second place in the heat 1, and it was just a very good run from the boys, or from the Ghanaian boys. And I'll just mention how they actually started everything. So we had Edwin Gadai who started the race. Then he handed over the baton to Benjamin Azamati to Joseph Paul Amwan, and eventually Saminu finished everything off for Ghana. So it was live on Sporty TV, and it was just a beautiful one for Ghana 4x100 team. And right now they've qualified to the 2027 World Athletics Championship with a time of 30.09 seconds. And see, this race was interesting. So that is it. That happened in there. And talking about this particular one, let me also talk about this. Saminu Abdul Rashid, one of Ghana's top athletes at the moment. In fact, this boy has been doing well, having the Ghana or the national record for himself in the 100-meter race, and also doing very well in the relays for Ghana. This boy posted something on X today, and I think it is something we need to talk about because our leaders, they are taking things for granted. This is what Saminu Abdul Rashid posted today. The Ministry of Sports in Ghana needs to do better. Don't set us for failure. If it was Black Stars, flight tickets will be ready months prior to their game. 14 hours flight, 16 hours layover is not acceptable for professional athletes. We're running with jet lag, no proper recovery. So according to the player or according to the athletes, if it was supposed to be a Black Stars team, in fact, flights and they had come secure even a month before the tournament itself. But for them there, it has to take about 14 hours flight, 16 hours, and they have to just delay, meaning the Ministry for Sports and Recreation are not doing enough, for our athletes who are not competing within the Black Stars team. Let me put it that way. Basically, what they are trying to say is we are not treating them fairly, like how we treat the Black Stars and the others. I understand you cannot compare Black Stars to the athletics or to, some other sporting activities in Ghana, but Ministry for Sports and Recreation, the sector minister, Honorable Kofi Adams, make sure you actually focus on such competitions and such athletes because, Charlie, they also do a lot for the country. Today, go to the team everywhere. They are mentioned 4x100 team from Ghana. If that team gets their baton changing right, I tell you guys, they can easily bring a medal to Ghana. Olympic Games, we've been crying, we are not getting medals. See, Ghana 4x1 team, they are very good, and we should work with them and make sure that their needs will be sorted out. They are not asking for much, but they are just asking for flight tickets and all those petty things. So that is just coming in from Saminu Abdul Rashid. Let me know what you think about what he posted in the comment box. Some are saying he should see Ghana no the man can't and I just be quiet over it. I know the athletes have been going through this, but it will take one athlete to say this, and sometimes we only hope and pray that he will not be vilified going forward because Yenim Ghana and Penifondada. This boy is already there, Saminu, and we should just make sure we do the right things for the athletes, and that is it. Also, for the ministry or for the organization that also seeks the well-being of athletes. I'm talking about Ghana Olympic Committee and their, federations. They should work out, or they should work things out for these athletes, because Charlie, some of them, they move as early as 14, 15 years to go stay in US school and make sure that they will train very well, compete for Ghana. And if it ends up like this, it is very, very disheartening. So that is coming in from Saminu Abdul Rashid. Let me move on from him and talk a little bit about this. Today, Ghana Black Princesses, they did very well, defeating the team from Uganda. And it was a beautiful comeback, because at Accra Sports Stadium, exactly 3:30 was the kickoff. And Uganda got the first goal during the first half. And I was like, Charlie, Uganda flash a first. What is going to happen? Ghana Black Princesses, they did very well, calmed their nerves down. And second half, they took charge of the game, got the equalizer, and scored that second goal in the 85th minute to make sure that Ghana will win by 2-1. Our goal scorers were Priscilla Mensah on the 56th minute and Latifa Abesik on the 85th minute. Many are mentioning Jessica. Jessica was just brilliant watching her. Number 10 shirts, right? It was so beautiful watching Jessica. I just wish that you watched that game live. And today they did well. This is the final phase of the qualifiers, or the final round of the Under-20 Women's FIFA World Cup qualifiers in Africa here. And Ghana, we have to go for the second leg next week and get a respectable scoreline. In fact, we shouldn't lose against Uganda next week and hope to qualify to the World Cup that will happen in Poland 2026. So that was an impressive performance from Coach Charles Sampson and the girls. We hope they will take some cue from this first game. Uganda is very good. They are coaches from South Africa. They played very, very well. Tactically, they are very disciplined. And Ghana, it took a lot to break them down in this game and got that comeback in today's fixture. The highlight is on Uskani TV Plus. If you have not watched yet, I'll leave the link in the comment box. Tap in and go and enjoy the highlights for yourself. Let me move forward from here and talk a little bit about Black Stars players. They are doing well. They are doing very, very well. Let me talk about Joseph Pinto. Last night, he was on target for his side, LA Galaxy, as they played 1-1 against Vancouver in the MLS this season. And the winger actually got his second goal of the season after providing 2 assists as well in some 7 matches. So JP, he is picking the form at the right time, going to the World Cup. Coach Carlos QUEIROZ, make sure you monitor Joseph Pinto, JP, because he is one of the fast wingers we have, fast attacker, and he's also performing very well for his side, LA Galaxy, in the MLS. I'll not waste time with players, touches, and all those things, because Charlie, there are many. Next player I'll talk about is still in the MLS. I'm talking about Prince Owusu. Last night, he provided assist for his side. Before last night, he had provided 4 assists and has scored 6 goals, making 10-goal contribution. Last night, he added 1 more for his side. So right now, he has 11 goal contributions in, that is talking about 10 matches for his side. And that is just brilliant for the player. Assist against Atlanta United. And that is it also for the player. Let me move on from Prince Owusu, because he's in form, and I think we should give this ball opportunity in the Black Stars team again, and let's see what he can do. Felix Ohene Afenejan, he has also helped his side secure promotion to the Turkish top flight. I'm talking about Turkey League 1 next season. He plays for a club, Ahmed Sportive, and yesterday they played 1-1, but still he has helped his side to qualify to the Turkish top flight next season. He played on loan this season, and the player contributed to 11 goals, 5 goals, 6 assists in the campaign for Felix Ohene Afenejan, and that is also a piece of good news for the Ghanaian forward. Let me talk about one player here, Zolta Region forward. His name is Joseph Opoku. Yesterday, he also contributed to yet another goal against Circle Brugge, and it was just a beautiful one. So far this season, 10 goals, 6 assists for Joseph Opoku, and that is it also for the player. Prince Amwaku Jr. is still doing wonders for his side, FC Nordjylland, as he scored the only goal in FC Nordjylland's draw against Brøndby last night. It ended 1-1. He scored that only goal for his side, and he has so far scored 8 goals and provided 5 assists in all competitions this season for FC Nordjylland. I'm talking about this boy, Prince Amwaku Jr., and that is it. Let me move forward and talk about one big game today in the Saudi Pro League. I'm talking about Al Qassia versus Al Nassr. Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro, he wants to win the league. But today, Christopher Bonsuban's side make sure that they will give them some kind of panic on their particular way, or on that part, to clinch onto the trophy. Today, Alcacer defeated Al Nassr by 3 goals to 1 at home. The first goal in the game, scored by Al Shamat, was assisted by Ghanaian winger. I'm talking about Christopher Bonsuban. On the 24th minute, he took on his player and gave a fantastic cross where it was met by Al Shamat, who scored beautifully for his side against Al Nassr. So that is it also for you. So Christopher Bonsuban, yet another goal contribution for the boy, and he's also doing very, very well for himself. The piece of good news I have for you, which is the biggest, ahead of the World Cup, right now we've gotten one player who has also returned. Ernest Nuamah appear after 1 year. The player is now back to play competitive football for his side, Olympic Lyon. Today he climbed off the bench to come in, help his side play a tough game this night. And against Stade Rennes, the player also made a cameo to take out Hendrick on the 84th minute. So Ernest Nuamah Appiah is back, and this piece of good news for all of us. Last week he was initiated into the team's first training sessions or the main squad, and right now Ernest Nuamah has made a cameo on the pitch. So let's see whether he's going to make the cuts for the 55-man provisional squad and even enter into the main squad for the World Cup. We will just have to wait and see. But the piece of good news is Ernest Nuamah is back, and you know my stance on Nuamah. If he's on form, Blasters or Ebonye. So that is it also for the player. Let me draw the curtain here. Blasters' new goalkeepers trainer, Dan Gaspar, is expected to arrive this week in Ghana. And if he arrives in Ghana, he has about 2-3 tasks to perform. First of all, he's going to have a conversation with the FA, finish off with all his contract details, and he will begin work. Beginning work means he's going to start monitoring the goalkeepers in the local scene. I understand already he's going to meet Benjamin Asari, Accra's #1 goalkeeper, as well as Blasters goalkeeper. Aside that, he's expected to travel to Europe again. Then meet Lawrence Satizgi of St. Gallen. He's going to meet Joseph Tete Annan of St. Patrick's, and some few other goalkeepers that he think they can come in and help the Blasters team. So Dan Gaspar is expected to arrive in Ghana this week and begin work as Blasters goalkeepers coach. He is the first goalkeepers coach before we have Fatah Dauda and the others. So guys, the update there are many. If you want to talk, we continue to talk and talk and talk. Let me end everything here by giving some quick shout out here. I'll not waste time. Shout out going out to all those who commented under the highlight video on Uskeni TV Plus. So Mr. Kasim, you have commented. Thank you. Emmanuel Amane, you have commented on the highlight. Felix Senior Brainwave, thank you for being here. Obiyao Black, thank you for being here. Obiyao. Then I am Kofi Adobamanase, thank you for being here. Kofi Charles Listowell, thank you for your comment. Richie KD, thank you. Echo Nyamsen, thank you for being here on this channel. Shred David, I've also seen your comments. Yeah, great, thank you. Kofi Osu TV is also here. Then I have Paris Man, thank you for being here. Gregory Mike Faris, thank you for your comments. Joseph Mate, you also here. Razi Blinks from Qatar, thank you. Evans Achu Agbesi, thank you. Evans Emmanuel Amane is here. Enoch Afre is also on this channel, and Social Angel Media. These are all the comments I have under the last video as of the time I'm recording this one, around 9:30 p.m. on today, being a Sunday, the 3rd of April 2026. Yes. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to always like the video for me, subscribe, put on the bell for more updates on this channel. This was Kenny TV, and of course, we shall meet later.